I want to talk to you about a snazzy plugin called Admin and Site Enhancements. If you just look at the list over here on screen, it kind of replaces a lot of other plugins that you might be using. Like for starters, you got page and post duplication over here. But there's lots of nice things like media replacement, SVG upload that I know you can do with some settings, but hide admin notices, clean up admin bar. I'm going to jump in and just have a look and see what this does. Once installed and activated, I'm going to hit configure now. And it doesn't take long for me to start smiling. I mean, content duplication. So, you know, duplicate a page or a post. Who doesn't like to have that? Enable custom ordering of various content types. So if I was to now enable that, and then I go and hit pages, let's go and save changes and have a look at what we get. When I go to pages in the sidebar, it now says order. If I click that, I can literally now start to reorder my pages. I'm going to pick up my home page and stick it at the top. And then I'm also going to grab the blog and stick that over there. Because imagine that was the order of our layout. And instantly as I do that, it said saving. So if I now go back to pages, there they are. So imagine you've got like 50 pages and your home page begins with a Z. It's going to be on page 4 or 5 now. You're going to have to hit next, 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 you know, at the bottom of pages to get there. You can now set this up to be the layout that you want it to be. And right now, before I've even gone any further, I'm a little bit blown away by that. Did I also forget to mention that this is a free plugin? We'll enable content duplication while we're here. Media replacement. I mean, how many times have you popped in an image, oh, that's the wrong size, it was the wrong layout. But because it had a certain title, even after you delete it, sometimes when you add the image again to WordPress, it goes and shows the old image because the title has almost hard-coded itself into the WordPress database. And you have more options as well down here. I'm just going to hit Save Changes and go and have a look at the admin interface. These are items that a lot of people are going to love. Maybe you want to completely hide out the admin bar. So I'm going to say, look, if you're any one of these, you do not get to see that top one, right? You only see it if you're the administrator. How about cleaning it up and removing certain items? Look at this, new content, howdy, my goodness, I hate the word howdy over there. And the help tab and the drawer. Let's just hit save changes. I've now removed the WordPress logo and the top of that is so much more cleaner. What about all the screen options, you know, and you have to disable them? Again, you can start to go, you know what, I'm just going to completely get rid of all of these. I don't really care about any of them. And the next one is just going to make you stare at the screen and smile for a very, very long time. Have you ever wanted to reorder the items you want here? Maybe you want to hide them. So let me now just go over to comments. I mean, I don't have any comments, so I don't really care. But let me just say hide until toggled. Let's re-put the pages above the posts. And I've moved my settings, appearance, and tools to be at the top as well. Let's now hit save changes. Look at the left-hand side now. We've just rearranged the order. And if we go to dashboard and screen options, remember I removed all of those items. Can we just take a moment to just go like, wow. What about logging in and logging out? Maybe you want to redirect them somewhere after logging in. You can do that and send them to a particular page. Ever wanted to go and drop the Google Tag Manager into your header or your footer? You could do that now quite simply over here. How about disabling Gutenberg? Now, if you are using posts, you may still need them if you're building your post inside of post, even though you might have a single post template. But you might decide, hey, look, I don't need to have it on my pages, or, you know, my navigation menu, or my products, or my orders, or lots of items like that. So go away and untick. By the way, please do remember to save and check, and always keep a backup before you make any changes, just in case it does something you weren't expecting. Maybe I want to disable all of the updates because you're very worried about anything happening on your website. So go ahead. Now just make sure you do it manually. The thought process behind this plugin is astounding. They even allow you to start limiting login attempts as well. And how about reducing the amount of bloat you have in your backend system with revision control? I'm going to drop this down to be about 3. It's one of those things that you do often overlook, and that's why you end up relying on other third-party plugins to kind of clean your backend database. Now, if you do have any issues with the emails being sent from your WordPress website, how about SMTP FTP email delivery. So maybe you've got a Hotmail account and you're using GoDaddy or something like that, and you've got to now force it through your Gmail account to make sure it sends. Go and pump in your details. And another one of my favorites, very simply, every time there is a 404, it just instantly goes to the homepage. That is just one click. Like that, a simple toggle. It's a free plugin that you can use right now, and it replaces the needs for lots of other plugins and solutions, and I love it. I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat.